Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Khushi and today we are joined here to do a reading. The topic of the reading is it a yes or no for a situation? Like for any situation, this is going to imply for every situation. For example, if you are confused between two jobs, two people, two relationships, or maybe if you want to pick one dress and you are not sure about it, then it is going to apply for it all. And also I would like to say I will not be able to describe every situation from the card because you all will have different situation to yourself, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. That is what all I want to say. Just before we start the reading, I would like to mention that I have an Instagram, so you can follow me there because I do small picker cards like what are their feelings and different stuffs. So you can follow me there for many different picker cards or variety of different picker cards. Okay, so that's it. Let's start. So we have 4 piles today. First one is the smoky quartz. Second is our golden quartz. Third is red jasper. It is beautiful. And fourth one is the bloodstone. Okay, so now you will choose any of the pile you are most attracted to, and I shall see you in the readings. Bye. Hello pile number 1, thank you so much for joining me here today. And if you have chosen this beautiful smoky quartz, then I welcome you here. So let's start. Okay, so the reading will be like, is it a yes or no card, and then why is it a yes or no, and then is there any potential of changing the situation in future, and fourth card will show us the advice or the message from your spirit guides. So yeah, we are going to start. So the first card for your yes or no, we have 2 of wands. Then we have 9 of wands. Okay, and then we have ace of wands. Let me put it there. And then the 10 of swords. Okay, so we are going to see all these cards one by one. So for a yes or no, 2 of wands for me is more of a yes because it shows us the opportunity coming towards us and some kind of good news coming towards us. So for me it is a 2 of wands, but I'm getting a very strong message of some kind. It's like 2 of wands is also about waiting, so I would try to explain all the situation. So the first situation which is coming into my mind is the relationship. I feel like there is someone you are waiting for and you are waiting for this communication, and you know it's been a while that you have waited for them for so long, and now you want some kind of, you know, reassurance or confirmation that whether they are coming or not, because you are waiting for them and you are waiting for this connection for a very long time. So I feel like and now your guides and this card wants you to tell that you should not wait for this person, but if you feel like that you should, whether you should contact them or not, and whether you should say your feelings to them and you know things like that, then this card in that situation is a yes. But if you are asking like whether I should wait for this person or not, then for me it is a strong no, because for some reason these wands in this cross position, it is, saying to me like, no, don't wait for this person, and just go ahead and try to see the new opportunities around you and try to explore new opportunities, new options around you. Because I feel like it's been a long time that you are stuck in this position, and now you have to just move on. Okay, and for others who are like asking for their job and career stuff, I feel like it's a strong yes for any situation in career and job. For example, if you are asking for whether you should pick this major subject, or like whether you should study this subject or not, or whether you should take this job offer or not, then it's a yes, because I feel like this particular situation will lead you to many new opportunities in some way. Like Two of Wands in our traditional tarot deck, it's like in many decks I have seen this globe in his hand while waiting for opportunity. So that globe is reminding me of traveling, relocating, and going through the world, and learning something new, exploring the world, that kind of a thing. So I feel like if you are asking any career stuff, then it's a strong yes, because I feel like maybe in some years, in like 1 to 2 years, you will have this opportunity to relocate to another country, or to like just travel the world and something like that. So overall I feel like it's a yes card. But for those who are here for like love situation in which you are asking about should you wait or should you just move on, then it's a strong no. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Now for why is it a yes or no, we have Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands is telling me like this particular situation is weighing you down in some ways. Maybe like we can see the struggle between these wands, and we can see different kind of chaos. It's not looking good. It's not looking good in this Nine of Wands. It's like something is resisting here, and it's like something is not good, and that maybe your situation is too overwhelming, and you are not able to understand what you should take the next step as, and that is why you want this reading, and you want to understand like, is it a yes or no, that whether you should put your effort into this particular situation or not. Because maybe for some reason you have this confliction inside you, that whether it will be worth it or not. Like if I put this much efforts in this situation, then will I get the result or not, that kind of a thing. So why is it a yes? It is telling me, for those of you, like I mentioned, the should wait for not for them, but for others it's a yes card. And it is yes because this particular situation is weighing you down, and maybe for some reason your external circumstances, or like this exterior world, is telling you not to do it, but your inner self and somewhere your instinct is telling you that yes, you should do it and you should go for it. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing, that these confliction and these exterior circumstances or conflictions, whatever are they, like they can be your fears, or your mind is playing games with you, that kind of a thing also. Or maybe your parents are telling you, oh, don't go for that particular study, it will not help you, it will not be beneficial, or none of us in our family have done that, so that kind of a thing. But trust me, all these chaos and all these difficulties is in your head, and that is why you are searching for answers, and you are wanting the clarity. And I just noticed that you guys chose this smoky quartz. So smoky quartz is about basically clarity, because like this quartz is telling us to go for, like, it is telling us that we need clarity. And it's like in our situation, smoky quartz tell us about, like, we have all these clouds related in this situation. We cannot see anything, we don't know what the future holds, and that kind of a thing. So this particular stone is telling us to like, it helps us in getting the clarity. Okay, it helps us in getting the clarity, and that is what this card is saying. Like, all these confliction is in your mind, you have to step up and you have to be brave, and just go for it. Whatever it is, just go for it, because it will eventually help you in some ways, and it will lead you to different new opportunities. Okay, so like, next is there any potential of this situation to change in the future or not? We have Ace of Wands. So this Ace of Wands can talk about, for me, in this situation, like, is there any chance for changing this thing or not? I feel like no. But for some reason, it's like you guys have this tendency to ignore this opportunity. Like, for those of you who are applying for jobs and for colleges and for stuffs like that, then I feel like you can lose this good opportunity. Like, you have this tendency to ignore that, maybe you are going through some different stuff and some difficult stuffs, and you just ignore this, not intentionally but unintentionally. You can ignore this, like, you have this ability to ignore this, and that is what it comes for me. This card comes as a warning for all of you, not for the job and career ones. I feel like in the love situation, if you are feeling attracted and if you are feeling called to take this action and to take this step in your relationship, or like in anything, if you are, for example, if you want to propose someone and you're like, I don't know what will be the result and something like that, then with these roses I feel like go for it, because this card to me, Ace of Wands, is about opportunity. We have this opportunity, but Ace of Wands is not like promising. It is not a promise that yes, it will definitely happen. It is more of a opportunity. Like, it comes as an opportunity that you have this thing around us, you can do this, you have this power to make this happen, but now it's your choice whether you do this or not. So this is what I'm saying. Like, this card is not like, my main motive for this card was, is there any potential to change it or not? But for me right now, in this situation, I feel like it comes as a warning that don't lose this opportunity, because it is meant to be yours. And if somehow you feel, and if somehow you ignore this opportunity, I have this feeling that it will come around again. But it's like, if it can start this time, then why wait for what I'm saying. Okay, so yeah, so now for the messages from your guides, or like the advice, we have 10 of Swords. It is like your guides are saying the ending of all the problems and all the difficulties which are in your head is coming to an end. It feels like something is troubling you for a long period of time, and now it's like, and now you are finally getting a clarity that yes, it will happen, and yes, you are getting a reassurance that everything will be good and everything will be on the right track again. So it is that kind of a thing. That is what I'm seeing as your spirit guide message, that your tough cycle and your tough periods are coming to an end, and finally the new chapter is coming. So don't worry, whatever troubles, whatever big breakdowns, whatever instability in your emotionality you are feeling, then it is normal, because everything is coming to an end. Okay, so it's like they are giving you this confirmation that you are on the right track and you are doing good. Just don't fall for this confliction created by the people around you, or like created by your own mind. Don't go for it, because you will definitely find all the clarity and all the new opportunities and all the blessings you are meant to. Okay, so yeah. So in the last, we will see, is there anything we are missing or not, like for one card, because I feel like there is something your guides wants you to know. So I will go for it. Let's see. Okay, is there anything you want us to know? Is there anything you want us to know? Is there anything you want us to know? Okay, so we have Ace of Shells. Okay, that's nice. We have Ace of Wands and now Ace of Shells, saying happiness and abundance. Great. So now this is telling me that there is some kind of happiness and some kind of abundance is coming into your life. Like if you are here for any job thing, and then this is a confirmation that not job and that not in career field you are going to do well, that something is coming around in love as well. Like if you were here just to ask like whether you should take this opportunity of job or not, then spirit guides wants you to know that someone is coming into your energetic field and you are going to meet them soon. So take that as another confirmation by them, or as another gift by them. And for others, I feel like if this was a love situation, then they are saying start loving yourself, start giving this time to yourself if you have any self-esteem issues, because once you will give this love to you, you will attract the right person at the right time. Okay, so this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and I'm glad that I will be glad that if it will helpful for you. Please tell me in the comment section whether it was helpful or not. Like the video if you feel like doing, and subscribe my channel if you haven't did that already. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye. Hi group number 2, thank you so much for joining me here today. So you have chosen this golden quartz. Why is it not focusing? Wait, yeah, so this is the golden quartz. Yeah, let's go in your reading. Let's not waste time. Let us see. So first off, for your yes or no, your group was like for each pile we have only one card showing a yes or no, but when I was shuffling for your pile, spirits wanted me to take 2 cards. I literally shuffled like 5 times for one card because I wanted to be fair, but it was like the 2 cards were popping up again and again, so in the last I had to take it. So we have 3 of Wands and the 3 of Coins as your yes or no situation. For why is it a yes or no, we have 7 of Cups. It was in reverse, but if you have watched my videos, like previous videos, then you would know that I don't read reversal until it is something I feel I should do. Then we have, is there any potential of changing this situation in future? And then messages from spirit guides, 4 of Cups. It's giving me this vibe like your spirit guides are looking for you and they are protecting you every time. We'll talk about it later. Okay, so for your yes or no, we have 3-3. So first off, maybe 3-3 is something you are seeing like this is something which is repeating in your daily life. Maybe you are seeing 333 or 33 as your clock timing, or like when you are scrolling on Insta, then suddenly you see the likes and it was 333, and like the comments, it was 333, that kind of a thing. So maybe it is something resonating for some of you, but if it is not, then don't worry, it is nothing to worry about. So both of these cards for me is a strong yes, but now I think I know the reason why they wanted me to give the two cards. It's like one card is showing us passion and one card is showing us work and collaborating and like material world stuff basically. So I am feeling a situation like, for some of you, I feel like maybe you are not able to decide between two career paths. Like this will be very specific. Maybe one path is related to your passion, like for example, I love reading tarot. Okay, this is my passion. I love reading tarot cards. I love reading, and I love to learn about them. I love to collect new different decks, and it is my passion, it is something I love. And but in my family's opinion, like still they are it's like they are supporting me for this, but they also want me to do something to do for my living, like to so that I can be independent and that kind of stuff. So it's like I had, or still I have to choose between two paths. It's passion and it's building strong foundation, career, and that thing. So it is from, like, what I meant to say from this thing is, maybe you are stuck in the same situation, like you are interested, if for example if you are a singer, okay, and you want to participate in any singing competition and that kind of a thing, but your parents want you to study maths. So it's like these are two different things and you can't decide. So for me this card is a yes, like for other situation, but for those who are in this situation which I was talking about, then I feel like you should go for your passion thing. Because some people say like you cannot earn money from the things you love, or like from the stuffs you are passionate about. Like there are some stuffs which are basically which does not helps us in earning major income, that that kind of thing. For example, if we are artists and if I am just starting to painting different pictures and I am starting to sell it on different sites and that, so the first stages and like in first 2 years it will take time to build, okay. But when we go for like job thing, then from the first month only we start, we have a good amount of money, or like we have this fixed amount of money coming to us. But in these kind of thing like artist writing and in that all that stuffs, the amount is not fixed. Like maybe in 1 month we are earning very much and in next nothing is really going well and that kind of thing. So for me it doesn't work like that, because what I feel, if we are passionate about something, we love doing that. But if we are not passionate about something and we don't know like why are we doing this and is it really I should be doing, we always interrogate that and we always question that. So in that scenario we are not satisfied. But in this scenario, like what I am doing for myself that I am loving, we are at least satisfied from that. So this is the reason, like for this self satisfaction, for the soul's satisfaction, I want or I want, or your guides or these cards wants you to take this step for yourself, for this passion stuff. Like if you are passionate about music, if you are passionate about writing, if you are like if you think that you have this ability to read tarot and you feel like there is something psychic in your nature, then go for it, explore that, because nothing can stop you from doing what you really love. But it's like you don't know where the things will lead you. You don't know like what will happen or what kind of results you will have, but at least you will be confident that yes, this is something I chose, this is something I did for myself. There is no regret in that. But if you will choose this opportunity, like which includes intelligent stuff, okay, I am not saying that intelligent people are worse and that kind of thing. It is not like that. It is just an example, so I hope you guys won't mind. So it's like if you are not interested in, for example, if you are not interested in maths but you did it for your family and for others, but every time you regret that what would have happened if I would have chosen that path. So it's like at least you will not regret. Okay, so that is why I am seeing these two cards. Otherwise, for others, like if this is a love situation and you are asking like will this situation do we have a future together or not, or are we meant to be together with each other or not, then it is a yes, because 3 3 is a yes for all the situations. Like in general, from these cards it's a strong yes. Now it's up to your personal situation. I don't know what are you asking about, and I don't know that what is going on with you. So yeah, it's a yes for me. But for those of you who were literally stuck in this situation, like I said earlier, then go for the passion thing, because it is coming very strong. Okay, so now why is it a yes or no? We have 7 of Cups. I feel like it's a yes, or a 7 of Cups usually talks about illusions and imagery, or like living in a fantasy world, because we can see this cloud around these cups. These are all illusion. It's like all this 3 cup is an illusion. But for some reason this card is telling me like you are manifesting this. You have manifested this in your life. Maybe subconsciously you were not aware, and you were manifesting a good life for you, you were manifesting a good relationship for you, you were manifesting a good friend for you, and that is why it is reaching you out. And this is the reason it's a yes. So it's all about your manifestation, because with this moon here in the middle of the cup, it talks about intuition. I feel like your intuition is already saying you like go for it and do this, and it's a yes, you should move on, or it's a yes, you should not give up. So that kind of a thing. So it is something you already know, and it is something you have manifested. So now, is there any potential for this to change in the future? It's a strong no, because 5 of Wands talks about conflicts, and in general it's a no. So I feel like this situation will not change in the future, whatever it is. If it's a job and you are confused about it right now, then don't hope like it will come around in the future, because I feel like this is something one lifetime opportunity. It is something related to that. It may be I'm getting this situation for some of you. If you are asking about a person that are they interested in me or not, then it is like this person is interested in you, and in future it's like it will not change. Basically, the emotions and the feelings will always be there. The situation will not change. Okay, that is what I am seeing for Five of Wands. Now for the messages from your spirit guides and angels, we have Four of Cups. So Four of Cups is you usually talks about disappointments and all that stuff, but you know, like I said earlier, with this third eye chakra, or like this I feel like someone is always protecting you, and someone is always there, like not someone but your angel. Some of, like, one archangel or one angel is always there, who is looking for you and who is always protecting you, and they are trying to do everything to, you know, just drag out this disappointment from you, and to make you more brave, and to, you know, to show you more love, that you deserve everything. So you know, your spirit guides are saying like you deserve everything, and you don't deserve all the, basically, you know, you don't deserve all this disappointments and all these conflictions you are going through. So it's like they are saying to you, just stop indulging yourself in all the fear, like whatever your mind is telling you to not do, and what it is like, listen to your heart and don't worry about the result, because we are always protecting you, and we are always there to look out for you. So you don't have to worry that what will this action impact in this situation, and what will happen, and that kind of things, because they are always there as your guide, and they will always understand you, and they will always support you for everything you will choose. If you will choose to stay in a situation, then they will still love you, and if you will choose to go, then they will still love you. They will always support you, and they will always try to, you know, basically try to make you understand that yes, this is the right path, and you know, they will give you these signs when you are on the right path, and something like that. You know, it's like they will do anything to make you understand that you are right, and they will do anything to make you understand that you are not right. Okay, so this is what I am feeling. So I like, for the last, I want to say that for some reason I feel like there is some kind of communication is coming around, which is very important to you. So like, if this message resonates, take it, otherwise leave it. So I'm going to end your reading there. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit the like button, subscribe my channel if you feel like doing. Tell me in the comment section that whether it resonated or not, and we shall meet you in the next video. Bye. Hello pile number 3, thank you so much for joining me here today. So if you have chosen this red jasper, then I welcome you here. Okay, without wasting time, let's move to the tarot cards and let's see what we have for you. So for your yes or no, we have Knight of Swords, then why is it a yes or no, we have the Chariot. Is it going to change in future or not, we have Seven of Wands. And then messages from your spirit guides, Two of Swords. Okay. Sorry about that. So for the yes or no, we have Knight of Swords. For me, Knight of Swords is a yes card. So far, all the piles have yes card, like maybe everyone's wish is coming true and that kind of a thing. So yeah, so Knight of Swords is a yes card, because for me, Knight of Swords is like for me, he's a go-getter person. He feels sorry, I was attracted to the snake on his arm and this flower tattoo. So for some reason, like, before we jump to yes or no, I feel like maybe there is a bad influence around you. Maybe you are around someone who are acting like they want the good for you, but in real they are this snake. Maybe some of your friends are just behaving, and they are just, it's like they are faking around you. And now I feel like you are slowly but surely you are understanding that not all of them are your real friends. So maybe like this can be a specific message I was getting. Maybe some of you needed to hear that. So yeah. Okay, now let's talk about yes or no. So this is a yes card for me, because Knight of Swords can talk about taking action, and some kind of communication is coming, or like someone is coming, or some opportunity, some good news, all that stuffs. So yeah, it's a yes card. I feel like surely there is someone is coming around you, or some kind of opportunity is coming around you, because right next to it we have the Chariot card. So Chariot can talk about traveling, or like someone is coming, or the opportunity, some kind of opportunity is coming around. So yeah, that is what I'm feeling. Now for why is it a yes, I said, Chariot is about arrival of new opportunities and arrival of a new person in life. I feel like maybe you are heading towards new direction, and like heading towards a new chapter in your life. I feel like if you are thinking about like for example, if you are in a relationship and you feel like, have you done right by giving up on that, then I feel like it's a yes, because you are leaving some kind of toxicity behind you. And if this is not a relationship thing, then I feel like if it's a job or career, and if you want to start your own thing, like you want to be an entrepreneurship, and you want to start something for you, like start a business for you, or like start something partnership thing from with someone, then it's like you are going in a good direction, and you are headed in like more positive and in more beautiful direction. Like things are waiting for you in this path. So it is a great decision. You should definitely do it, whatever it is you are asking about. And if you feel like you should take action or not, like this is the right time to take action, then yes, it is a right time, because energies and the whole vibration, the whole frequencies is with you right now, and that is why I feel like it's a strong yes. Now for, is there any potential for changing it in the future, then with Seven of Wands it's a no. But this Seven of Wands has this beautiful ring around it, like it is reminding me of some kind of celebration, winning, or prize, that thing maybe in this direction, or like the result of this particular thing will be very joyful to you, and you will be literally surprised that, oh my god, I haven't expected that, that kind of thing. Like there is something unexpected going to happen in your life. Something is, maybe some months before, you manifested a job for you, and you thought like it would never come around, like it is not meant for me, but now suddenly this job is coming up, and you are like, oh my god, it is so unexpected, like why is it coming this time? And you are so surprised that you had just lost all your hopes and everything, but now it's here as a gift. So I feel like this card is more of saying, for me right now, is of a gift, and that your efforts and all your hard works are paying off, and spirit and guides wants you to know that all the work and all the energy you have invested in your healing journey, or in this path, in this particular path, it is going to serve you well, and it will help you in reaching to your rewards and everything. Usually Seven of Wands is a card of resisting or like standing in your own way, but now it is reminding me of a good news. So maybe some kind of good news is coming around, so wait for it. Okay, so the next we have for the messages from spirit guides and angels, we have Two of Swords. Like in this deck, Two of Swords is so different in traditional decks. There is a girl or like person who is sitting or like standing, and their eyes are covered up and like they cannot see anything, and they have to make a decision. But here there are only these two swords, and in between them there is a rose, and for some reason this particular white thing is reminding me of a bird. So maybe your guides wants you to know that whatever communication you are waiting for, or whatever confirmation and reassurance you are waiting for, they are going to give it to you. Maybe they are going to give you some signs in your dreams and in your daily life. Like it's for example, you are sitting in the balcony, and suddenly you see a white feather. So that means that this particular spirit guide or this particular angel is trying to connect with you, and they are trying to say that something good is coming in your way. Like this particular reading, this particular whole spread is about something is coming up, because Knight of Swords is about if like you are going to take some action and or something is coming towards you. Chariot is about fast direction, fast energies, and something good is coming. Seven of Wands is reminding me of good news, and then this Two of Swords is about everything in this reading is telling me about there is something unexpected going to happen in your life. It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be in love, or it doesn't have to be in job, like whatever it is, something it is something unexpected. Like if you are expecting something in your career field, and suddenly someone is coming, someone has came into your life, and now you are like, oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. And for others, if you are expecting something in love, then maybe in your career suddenly you feel a boost up, like you are starting to earn good income. This is something very unexpected. So this is what your reading is saying all over. And yeah, like I don't want to just extend it more and more. So yes, I am quite happy to see these cards. But I have this little warning for you, that if you are going to start a business, or if you are taking action towards any person, before doing that, just make sure that you have enough resources to start your business, or to start your career, or to start this particular study. And if you are going to take action towards a person, just be sure that you have this enough courage in yourself to do that without any fear, because you have this tendency that your fears and your insecurities can come in between, and you appear to them as like self-esteem issue, and maybe you are not as that confident like you should be. So it is like a warning for you that yes, you are definitely brave, and you are definitely confident in everything, and you can do anything. But just doing, like starting in the starting steps, just make sure that you have everything, and that you have confidence to do that, and you have this trust and faith that it will happen, and it will lead to a great result. Don't just don't try to make it basically difficult. Don't try to make any confliction in yourself about it. So yeah, this is where I'm going to end your reading. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you like my video, then hit the like button, subscribe my channel if you haven't done it already, and make me know, like, in the comment section that did it resonated or not, or like what this situation is all about. I am quite curious. So yeah, okay, thank you, bye bye. Hello, pile number 4 or group number 4. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And if you have chosen this beautiful bloodstone crystal, then I welcome you here. Okay, let's go with your reading. So for the yes or no, we have King of Wands, for why is it yes or no, we have Queen of Swords. Is there any potential of changing it in the future? We have Seven of Swords. So much wands and swords energy in all the pile 4. And then messages from your spirit guides and angels, High Priestess. Okay, so let's start with your yes or no. So it's definitely a yes. Like all the piles, like all the answer of the piles were almost yes. Like for some situation there was no specific ones, but so far every pile was a yes. So I'm happy to, to see that basically. So in your situation, I feel like this is a person, like for some of you this is a person you are waiting for, or maybe something related to a person. Like if you are thinking about someone and you are like, do they feel the same way, then it's a strong yes. And if you are asking about whether you should take this step in job and career, then also it's a strong yes. Like for all the situation, King of Wands for me is a person who is very passionate about everything. Sorry for that. He was my little brother. Okay, so like King of Wands is a person who is very passionate about everything. He is basically a go-getter. He do whatever he wants, and he literally is successful in that. Okay, like we have this king and queen, and then we have the High Priestess. It's like 3 cards here are the leading and the like they are some kind of strong for me. Like king and queens are more mature than pages, knights, and all the other cards. So for me it's like if you are asking about a connection or basically a job, then it's like this particular situation will lead you to something nice, like something great. Maybe if you are asking about a job, then you will get a placement on something like related to authority, and you will get a placement of a good salary, or like package annum, or whatever you say it, everything. So that is what I'm seeing. Like this King of Wands is telling me that whatever your situation is, it's a strong yes, and you should go for it. With this wand in his hand, he has this ability to do anything, and he has this ability to make this opportunity, like if he has any opportunity to make his life successful and to make anything great, then he has this power to do that. So I feel like in your situation also, you also have this opportunity, and you also have this tendency to do great in this particular situation. So for me it's a yes. Now for why it's a yes, we have a Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords can talk about clarity or communication. Okay, so I am getting like this particular situation will lead you to some kind of basically this particular situation will lead you to abundance and happiness and love. Okay, I feel like there is no difficulty in this path. because it's like if you are passionate about something, then you do everything to make it happen. And that is what I'm seeing here. Like your path is clear once you are focused on one thing. Okay, that is what I'm getting. Like if you are focused in one connection only, and if you want specific person in your life, then the obstacles and the difficulties on the path are less more, they are basically less. So okay, so let's give it an example. If I'm going to a shop and if I have a cake in my mind, like yes, I will buy this particular cake. Like in India we have different flavors like black forest and vanilla cake or that kind of thing. So if I have in my mind I want to buy a pineapple cake, then I will go in the shop and I will buy that. But if I'm confused that I don't know, I will go there and I will choose. So it will take some time for me to make that choice. So that is what I'm saying that if you have someone in your mind, like, and if you have something to do in your mind, like if you are curious that whether this particular business will give you abundance or will give you enough prosperity in your life or not, then it's like if you have made the choice and if you are ready to do the hard work, then the obstacle in the paths are more less than the other things. You will at least decide that yes, this is something you want to do, and that yes, this is something you want to invest your energy in. And that is what I am seeing here, that once you make this decision, every illusion or every problem or every fear you have in your mind, it will slowly remove by itself only. You just have to do hard work to get to start this particular situation or to start this particular thing, whatever it is. So yeah, it will take some courage, but if you are decided and if you know what you have to do, then definitely it will basically boost up your confidence, like I gave you the example of cake. Now, is it going to change in the future or not? We have Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords can talk about self deception. I just like I said in the earlier, that if you have decided everything, like if you are decided that this is the person I want and this is the thing I want, this is the place I want to go, and this is the movie I want to watch, then it is more easier for you, because you will not create all these conflicts for yourself. Like I'm feeling like this particular sword is you, and all these 6 swords are exterior things, or like exterior circumstances which are conflicting you. So that is what it is, more of a advice that don't try to just conflict between other options. Just be decided and just settle down yourself in one thing, that yes, this is what I want and this is where I want to go, so that the universe and your guides can help you in that. If you are feeling this, if you are being so much choosy and you don't know what to choose, and you are like if I will choose this, then maybe it's not good for me. If I will choose this, then maybe that would happen, and don't do that. Just be decided. So this is what I'm seeing, like this is more of a advice card here for me. Now, from the messages from your guides and spirits, we have High Priestess. In this deck, like she is holding some kind of paper. So I feel like your guides are saying, write down everything you want. Like if you have something in your mind and you are not sure about it, and you are like and if you want anything like your remedy or advice, then they are saying that start writing what you want to be in your life, and what you want in your life. Like anything, this can be love, this can be job, this can be place, this can be home. Like for example, if you are if you're facing difficulty, that what kind of decoration you want in your home, then just write it down and then see what is actually you really need right now and what is actually you really want in your life, because writing can help us and it will make easier for your guides to understand what is going in your head and what is you are up to, so that they can help you in that. The universe can help you in that, and that is why I am saying, like, just write it down, just be clear what you want, so that they can at least help you, because your guides are always there to help you. And this particular angel, she is coming around and she's saying that it's okay to be confused, it's okay to be get distracted by other things and to just go for options, but at some point you have to make a choice. You cannot just roam around every time. Okay, this is what it is all about. Like, it's a yes, but it will only make it easier for you if you are decided enough to take this step. Okay, that is what I am seeing here right now. This is what this whole spread is about. Don't be this particular sword and don't try to make all these confliction by yourself, because your guides wants you to be clear, because it's like you are destined for so much, but because all of this confliction, confusion, you are not able to achieve that. So go for it and write whatever you think you want, and it will eventually help you. So this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and if this particular reading resonated, then like, subscribe, and tell me in the comment section, like, what are you confused about. Maybe I can help you with that. I will surely reply. And thank you so much, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.